Welcome back, guys, to Trails in the Sky the Third, where last episode we released both Zin and Prince Olibert from the Seeding Stones, increasing our party to 10 members. But with recent Father Kevin having a disagreement about his secretive ways and distance kept from the group, Joshua takes up his spot as partner. Meanwhile, Stardor 4 awaited us as Zin and Kilika had a hot spring visit to mull over a job offer she received in Journey's End, and then we entered Sundor 3 and an arena competition which still rages on. Oh, Pale Apache. The moment is upon us oh, Pale Apache with Gilbert. The moment is upon us at last. It's time for the final round to begin. Our challengers emerge victorious one last time. We won't have to wait long to find out. Allow me to introduce our final teams. In the blue corner, we are led by Father Kevin Graham of the Septian Church's Gralsritter. Standing against him in the red corner, we have the Ouroboros affiliated Team Gilbert. Step on up and ready your weapons. I can't taunt these, can I? Ready? Fight! Those are new mechs. Not seen one of them before. Our 13 factories make arcades. Okay, we've got the G Apache. Gilbert's in it, but it's a normal G Apache, maybe. How do we start this one off? And I can't really get on one of these. And I don't think this stuff will work. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, go there. That's great. So they got blind missiles AoE. Brilliant. Zin is blinded. And so is Joshua. That sucks for a first range of attacks, doesn't it? Can we get Evil Eye X on just in case? No. And have Curia. The question is what he's going to end up doing. Let's spread a little bit. That's what I was expecting. Right, will that hit both of them? I think it will, you know. I would really like to get a taunt off, but that thing's going to happen. See, at least a taunt hits if speed down doesn't hit. Oh, we've got everyone. Great. Well, if we make it through this turn, we'll be fine, right? It's one way to look at it, right? Zin gets to have another go beforehand now. Can we impede this, maybe? That's a problem. I don't have my stuff because I'm blind. Right, they resist 80 delay. I'm gonna have to deal with blind quite a lot in this battle, aren't I? I'm wondering if I should just pop his special. Yeah, I'm gonna pop Kevin's special. I'm guessing they can't be taunted because they're robots and we've never been able to taunt a robot.
I hold in my hand the chalice of heaven. May its holiest of lights act as our shield.
But we might need that for something later, you know. Robots cannot be taunted. That's one of the weirder rules of life. Well, all the same, I can definitely keep buffing some people up. Buff myself and then buff Kevin, really. Once we've got a billion turns rolling, we're good. Strength, defense, speed up, immune to attacks. This is is where I'd love to get in there and start attacking things properly, but at this point I'm just actually thinking, let's go full spells. Let's attack one of the little robots first, maybe. Don't really stupidly big AoEs, but I think I can get 2 of an aerial here, yeah? Okay. Now it's time to beat people up, but we can't do that until we have blind off of us. But the idea is they'll probably just blind us again straight away. Which is always going to be a problem. And also this is the 3rd fight, so you know what I mean? I can just... Now on's in. I could just nuke all the specials out. Oh, you got both of them? That sucks. Too close together. Much setting up to do. But speed up versus speed down. You know we're going to be doing some good stuff. I was on the epic thing. Son of a son of a Alright, where are you going to set up your line? Are you going for those 2 again? Right, so I want to beat up that guy, but he's nowhere near. Oh, it's Kevin! I thought it was Zin! Oh, failure. Now what, my name? Son of a son of a Because we can get some solid hits on that one. You really didn't like me. I don't know why. I keep using Soul Blur on the one far. So that's the thing. They're both not going to stay next to each other forever, sadly. It's always the thing we've got to worry about. Happy Trigger can't hit you. That's a shame. If you cast Latier just to top you guys up, or Kevin cast big spells. Always going to see if I can get like multiple guys in here, but no, they spread out enough now. So now I can't get them with that ability. And the robot's unlikely to be fainted, so really we just need to focus on one target, get it down. Look at those spells that are coming out. Even with Zin sped up, he's not very fast. Even with them sped down, they're really quite fast. It's actually surprising how good they are. Okay, that's problematic. We really don't want to get hit by his stuff anymore then. Speed's still down on him though, however. Just wondering, should I just get a Curious so Joshua can go at things as well? I don't want him to be blind for the end of time. I guess we're focusing on the other robot now. Zin will take this one out. Slowly does it. Bit by bit. We haven't even checked out the next chapter yet properly. Of course, you can't get KO'd. I mean, no criticals to steal or anything at this point. About to say, is everyone close enough now that they need to do other stuff? Nope, we're good. I'm guessing Olivier will be able to move before any attack comes out from our big robot. Let's just keep him sped down. A good miss. I guess it'll have to start on big robot now. Now, how can he not taunt people? I wish we could confuse them. Don't really need to do any of that. Just normal attacks are good enough. Nothing more, nothing less. Why do I need to hit him with a clock down again? Oh, great. Oh, the critical's coming, finally. Which means I can burst out an ability on Boss Man. And it's going to fall on Zim where he's got strength defense up. Ooh. Ooh, I feel like I finally have to use Wrath of Genbu, maybe. I thought he was going to go back for another strike then. 8,544 is not bad. I'll take that every time. I'd love another critical to be here. Olivier's got a really nice gun. Nope. You've wasted a turn with movement? Oh, you fool. You stupidly foolish fool. Son of a... Still got my strength up. This poor guy. Who will never get to attack again. We've even got Kevin ready for a special as well. Just if we needed it. Which we don't. I think between everyone we've got left, we've got this in the bag. Using Soul Blur because of the less delay it seems to have as well. Oh, I don't have Thunder God Kick. Bonk!
They messed with the wrong guy.
Well, our minigame was a battle royale. It was worth it for the pictures alone. Kevin levels up to 108. Oh, give me that Sepith. And a Fool's Emblem is obtained. The match is decided. The winner is Father Graham's team. They've done it. Father Graham's team has conquered the normal arena. I wonder how they do the level scaling for that. I guess don't really need it. Congratulations on your victory. It was quite a show of skill. Your matches were a joy to watch. These are but a small token of my appreciation for making this such a fine tournament. Received a physical and 5,000 mirror. You now earn the right to challenge the hard arena. You will still need to find an invitation in order to do so, however. Should you find one, please do come back here. Oh, there's a second stage and I need to find an invitation to get in? Side story of the arena is finished. But not really when you think about it. It's now possible to take on the hard arena. Entering the door with the required item will allow you to challenge it. Is there a better reward for that? Right, well, we got ourselves a new quartz. I'm guessing it's going to be something ridiculous. Receive less physical damage but more magic damage? Wait, what? So, I take less physical, but I receive more magic. That's a weird quartz. I mean, we don't often take magic damage, to be fair, so that's not bad. But only 3 elemental value as well makes it kind of poor, doesn't it? Doesn't seem that good for me. Alright, well that's that door done, and we know there's a second kind of area to that as well, like there's a second area to Moon Door 1. But I think we can finally move on. Now that we've done all of these. We just need to bring the girl who loves to fish. And she's nowhere to be found just yet. Well, that was interesting. The regroup area, sure. That's the name of it. Alright, we got to find invitation for a hard arena. There was difficulty levels on the Capoeira game too, by the way. So, who knows? Oh, there's a chest! Don't you go there don't go for the portal. And here's the entrance to the next plane. Now the pattern will change up now, so yeah. We won't know what kind of place that's going to be until we step inside though. But what utterly bizarre fiends will be waiting for us there. I'm tingling with excitement. Let's make sure we're good to go before we keep going. We are very good to go. Give me this. Entrance exam. It was. And for 33 of those years, I hate that damn place. He snapped between chewing cuts of lamb. After swallowing, he added, "Who's gonna run it? I sure ain't. You're no carpenter." We got the entrance exam stuff. So that, if I'm right, covers another star door, right? Isn't it? Or is it a moon door? Yeah, it's a moon door. Well, that's an incredibly long side quest. So I'm actually going to stick away from that for a second. And we're going to check out our next area. I think that's something we'll do for next episode after doing the minigame and all that. If it is Chloe and that exam, that's probably what it is. Where are we now? Nowhere I've been before, judging from where I'm standing. Oh my. Well, we know where it is. The Locle, right? Now that's what I call a fine view. Wow. Well, this is a lot prettier than the last plane, at least. This must be another real place that's been recreated here in Phantasma, much like the capital was. Most likely, yeah. Just where is it, though? Somewhere in Liberl? I doubt it. It's not familiar to me at all. My best guess would be somewhere along the Cron Mountains, but the air suggests otherwise. Oh! What's the Bracer Guild's emblem doing here? Looks like this really isn't a place that exists in Liberl. As far as I'm aware, there aren't any guild facilities like this anywhere in the country. I'm not familiar with any either. Nor am I aware of there being any buildings like this in Calvard. Would you look at that? The answer was right under our noses the whole time. It was. I remember the name. This is the Locle Training Center. I know that name. Wasn't it the training camp that Stell went to a while back? You know, last year with Annalise. That's the one. It's a guild-owned facility located in Le Mans State. I've never been there myself, though. I've only heard about it from Estelle. So this is the Locle, huh? I've never trained here personally, but it's famous among bracers. That leaves us with yet another problem to solve. To my knowledge, Le Mans State is quite a distance away from Liberl. Yeah, it is. It's farther away than both Erebonia and Calvard. You know, I may not have a clue how a place in Le Mans ended up being created here or why. But if our enemies did it, they must have had a reason for doing so. Right? I knew you'd catch on. That sounded like we've got company, guys. I like the squeakers. Here comes trouble. I suppose beastmen would be the best term for these things. This is probably what your next destination of the Path of Beast was referring to. Another mystery solved. Watch out, there's a lot of them and this could get ugly. We're being pounced, but they missed. Well, some of them look a bit shaky, so to say. Let's just knock you a bit away. I'm just wondering if I should bust out the Phantom Raid and just nuke them all to oblivion. It's not a bad idea. one of them, two of them survived. Well, that was enough. Maybe I should have waited for that 10 attack on the side there. But Olivier has the super weapon. And Mr. Shaky Werewolf can now stop shaking forever.
Savor the victory. We earned it.
Shake too much. As Joshua reaches 107. And the other two reach 108. The other two. Fleeing to find another day, huh? They're smart little devils. Devils do seem a lot more intelligent than your average monster. Enough to make me wonder whether these are another kind of impossible fiend like the rest. I'm with you. I can't pretend to be an expert on the monsters of Le Mans, but I'm pretty sure they're not this smart. Looks like this plane stands to be a real ball. Here she comes. You have done well to come this far. On this plane, there are 3 ordeals to overcome. If you overcome them all, the next path will open. Take this. The ghost handed them a map of the Locle. Be forewarned. The Lord of Phantasma's goal is your... Well, she sure didn't stick around long. She's probably got so little power left now, it's difficult for her to show herself to us. So it seems. It must be a frustrating thing for her to deal with. Still, she left us with a useful gift. Yeah. Giving over the map of the Locle. Okay, it looks like the lodge in the top right is where we are now. Then there's this Balstar Channel place to the left of it. Maybe that's the ordeal she mentioned, or one of them at least. She mentioned there being 3 of them, but there's only one place that could fit that description marked on the map. I wonder where the other 2 could be. From what I can see, these 2 roads lead to them, the ones that seem to just stop all of a sudden. This plane most likely has its own rules we need to follow. If we follow those roads now, there's a big chance we find nothing at the end of them. Unfortunately. Well, those are the cards we've been dealt. Let's just try heading over to the Balstar Channel and see what comes of it. Well, first of all, you've got to explore this area, because you never know when there might be a treasure chest around, right? Or a 0 treasure chest whatsoever. After all, there's a Bracer Guild here. With one of these to activate, eh? Alright, ooh. New weapons for everyone too. ATS down, but strength up 100. Tiger Knuckles there, 200 extra damage for him. Kinda have to buy the weapons. Bracer Coats, defense 600. Recommended for braces, it'd be 200 defense for Josh. And the hatchets are better too, so I guess I'll buy them. Do I want to buy the visible bow then? Sure. Also invisible when you equip it in front of you. What about any new quartz? You never know when there's anything new. Mind 4 has now appeared. Making those Mind 3s was clever of me then, wasn't it? Impede 4 is here. 8, 1 and 1. That's a pretty good thing now, really. Action 4. We're up to the high end of stuff now. EP Cut 4. Look at all that gem value. It's ridiculous. To equip everyone is just ridiculous as well, though. You cannot do it with the amount of money you're getting. I'm sure I could sell some stuff. But I wouldn't want to sell other stuff as well, like, for example, the Aeon Bow. Really shouldn't sell that. Inkling that means something after all. Oh, we got the Fool's Emblem as well, didn't we? So what's that? Various stats up, various stats down. That's weird. Is it different every time? Strength down, defense up, speed up, agility up, move up. So his attack stats are all down. Why did you wear this, you fool? I do not even know. I've got a nice place to walk back and forward from, though, at this point. That's where we got a book in here, wasn't it? Ooh! Freezing meatballs. A recipe was written on a scrap of paper with him. And the recipe for freezing meatballs. Empty? No, my friend. I'm filled with artisan-style voidness. Upselling, eh? Alright, I found a mind for. Mr. Tiddles looks up with an annoyed expression. You disturbed his net. Is that Mr. Tiddles? I don't know if that's a red dwarf or not. No, that's Mr. Flibbles. Never mind. Was that Mr. Flibbles, or now I'm getting confused with other things? I don't know anymore. Alright, is there any other mines up? Yeah, we can get a mine 3 on Joshua instead of the mine 2. That'll do with me. And we'll take a Carnelia bracelet. We'll write flavor text for food. Carnelia bracelets. Grants strength, defense, and ADF down. A bracelet of Carnelia that grants heaven's protection. It's kind of pretty cool, to be honest. I mean, that looks like it would be perfect for Zin, doesn't it? Nothing in this one. And a fortune. 6 out of 12. 50 years later, the dangling Helfatron swung limply in Hideko's house, forgotten and neglected. It had been purchased 50 years before, purely on Sato's recommendation. What? Fortune cause. What are you? Increases enemies' item drop rate by 30%. Actually pretty decent. What do I switch that for? He says. I mean, action's pretty good on you as well. How much real speed go down? Quite a bit, I imagine. That gives me Earthwall, for example. So I got Earthwall from that. I got Titanic Roar. So there's a good reason for me to have it on, in a sense. But now I'm not as fast, so... double-edged thing. We can make Joshua faster, though. That's how we like Joshua the most. Now my drop rate is up. Let's hope it gives me some cool items, though. Right, down we go. Everyone's sorted down here. Right. Let's go. Actually, I'm not even kidding. I'm going to do this. Too bad we can't choose a specific place to walk. Because let's face it. I know I can restore everyone's CP to maximum right now. I know it's going to be there ready for... Oh, it's not there! I haven't done enough battles yet. Sad times. Sad times. Right, well, Balstar Channel, it seems. We're going underground. Sure is dark here. What's with that noise as well? Still, I guess you can't expect much in the way of light from a staircase leading to an underground waterway. What I've heard, this used to be an old ruin until the Bracer Guild repurposed it as a training area. You might not be able to expect much light, but I would have preferred it to be a little cooler than this. My ever so fashionable attire is getting covered in sweat. It is pretty damn hot. That weird rumbling sound I can hear has been bugging me for a while too. Actually, I think we're almost at the end, so maybe it'll cool down in a second. What? What in the world? Well, it's no wonder we were feeling hot. Call me an optimist, but I doubt this is how this place normally is. Let's write this one off as our enemy's work. I think that's a safe assumption to make, which means we're really going to need to proceed cautiously. Nope, they just normally have lava in the middle of all of that. Don't worry about it, guys. It's completely normal. We've got new music for the place, too. What if you can run off the edge? That'd be crazy. Well, it's not a sewer this time. Can you call it a sewer if it's got lava in it? I don't know anymore. It's full of the lava. Jump in. I think I'll stay out, thank you. Nice. And safely removed from the dangers. Alright, time to get a quick draw on, I think. Because if you've got an item drop anyway, I'm gonna take some, thanks. Can you cast faster than... You can? Beautiful. That should kill them, right? It's on a vanish too, but... Should do all the damage we need.
Not bad.
Even more drop rate. Oh, the drop rate. That's what we want. Now give me a cool weapon. No? Eyeballs? Thank you. Alright, with the lever, move it, push it to whatever side. It doesn't even matter, does it? I don't think. Oh! Okay, that's changed. You didn't used to do that. Oh, 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 oh. I see it. I see it. Hit it with his weakness. Right. What is they're weak to ascension, aren't they? Hit it with everything you've got. I should have checked what they're actually weak to. If we don't end up killing that sprout. Oh, what? Joshua was on an item string for it. Which might have given me something good when you think about it. Well, they may guard that, but it doesn't matter. You're dead no matter what. I really wanted the item thing. Sad times. Slimy lumps this game, Shining Pom. Well, I do like getting the Sepith. I would like the experience and hope there are some Shining Poms. But for the time being, getting 85 of a certain type is pretty good for me. I very much appreciate that. Alright, well now I've got to turn the thing left, I guess? No, wait a second. Let's move this one left. That should enable me to get over, right? Nope, I've still got to push the other way. Does the chest disappear then? Before I'm right saying it didn't matter which way I had it. Now it looks like it does matter. I think with the amount I go through Sepith in this game, it's incredibly valuable to keep picking it up. So there is that just constantly wanting more. More. I think that's a normal thing to want or desire. Alright, spells. Aqua bleed on that one. I should have just waited. So I could get a diamond dust down and easily take out those other guys. It'd have been simple as anything. Well, it's death blow no matter what, so Ascension death blow rat boy. Aqua bleed. Yeah, using the level 1 spells might be the way to go while we're in it. The small elemental weaknesses that everything seems to have. They work out pretty well. Who does more damage than Joshua, by the way? Olivier does.
99.
Alright, let's go down and get that treasure chest. There's probably a few monsters in our path to get there, though. I think if I remember correctly, there were 2 monsters? Just on this path alone? Oh, Zin gets to go twice. That's just not even fair. Bonk. Bonk. I'll let him go again. It's extra CP after all.
Nighty-night.
Please, more rare drop weapons like that. Need more. I need to buy some more reviving stuff as well. Right, what's in here? Heat-resistant boots. Didn't Sunday school teach you not to steal? I bet you were one of those kids who slept through lessons. No. Right, heat-resistant boots are speed plus 15, agility down by 20, defense plus 10. Interesting, resist heat, cutting damage received walking on lava by 75%. What? I have to walk on the lava? I am gonna walk on lava? I don't want to walk on lava. This is a bit of a bind. I guess we'll put them on for now then. That's only for one of us. Okay, I can't walk off, so there must be someone later on. You shouldn't be able to walk on lava, game. Alright, found a UF pie. I'm content with my contents. Well, they're gone now. That appears to be a UFO, by the way. Alright, let's move this on to the right setting. A nice quick swim. Be very exfoliating, wouldn't it? I'm sure you'd come out smoother than ever. Very exfoliating. Come step right up for your lava bath. We've got you some special booties that enable you to walk on lava because reasons, right? Reasons. Just an aerial will do. Titanic roar it. Oh. Look at the Sepith thing that's about to happen. Good time, Sepith boy. You're standing still there. Give it to me. Well, if we were missing any fire Sepith before, we're not anymore. Are we? And I've kind of overused this a little bit, but oh well. Not only are the monsters dropping, I think, on death anyway, we just got that hit on them. How much should I get? I'm not interested in the experience. Right, Joshua levels up. 144, 213 Earth. Oh my goodness. It's quite a lot of Sepith. Right, we found more heat-resistant boots. Don't spend it all in one place. Run along now. Who else wants heat-resistant boots? How bad is this? Wait, I can't walk on here. You trick me into wearing stuff I'm not going to be walking on. Let's lower the lever. Don't accidentally fill the room with lava. That would be horrible. Here we go, then. We have 2 pairs of heat-resistant boots. Oh, look, big monsters in there. Is the lever? Move it? Sure. Push it to the left first. I want to see if that ploops the chest down. Yep, that's what I thought. I mean, in that lava is the worst kind of monster, isn't it? And I guess we'd end up fighting on the lava too. I kind of want to avoid them. We do have haze, so we can. Look at their HP dropping. I don't want to start a fight where they're all in there together. Like, let's just take this pathway first, see where that takes me. To the treasure chests, you say? Random HP loss. Basically, the other two didn't really lose that much. That's what it looks like. One acro bleed there. Just melee the other one to death. Gotta get that CP after all. I don't want to hug the lava monsters. I feel that's a very bad recipe. And you might take, like, damage over time just during the battle. So therefore you want as many boots as you can get as Kevin learns Sacred Breath 2. A bigger heal, hey? Firefly Fungus. Alright, an EP charge. There's nothing left in this chest, mon ami. Am I sure? Delay sure. Very, very. A reviving bar. Congratulations, you're the second adventure room in this chest. This is why there's nothing left in it. And I'm just going to randomly pop another save. Because I always fear red chests, even though we haven't had a monster coming out of them in so long now. Judge a dungeon not by the colour of its textures, but by the content of its treasure chests. That I will. Right, so let's get Olivier with them. Joshua just has to ninja fly, I don't know. Maybe that'll work for him, right? Is this gonna get all the lava out this room? Oh, no, there's a treasure chest. Oh, we got Skull Pendant Plus. And I thought letting you rob me would have been enough to get rid of you. With Joshua's HP dropping. Right, Death Blow Anti Plus. Who do we give that to? ATS plus 50. I mean, that kind of gives some better kind of thing. No, I don't want to get rid of your range, though. If we use you more for arts. I guess if you were minus death blows, then you can't be got by that. Oh, look. Look at Kevin's ATS. A perfect number for damage. Can't not complain. Alright, let's go and try and fight one of those things and then regret it. Oh, we actually fight them on above? Okay, that's cool. Right, we need to kill it fairly fast, if I'm right in saying. So, let's get started. An aerial, of course. Let's go with an airstrike. And everyone else can kind of get in for the attacks on the other ones. Will that knock him out? Ooh, no, he's in. Actually, this monster is not half as worrying as the previous one. Okay, we can explore here quite easily then. Treasure chest, please.
Not bad.
Anyone else near leveling up? Olivier's not far, nor Zin. And we do need Red Sepith. So where I'm off to next, with Joshua dying. Let's go fight you too. Can I get that to land on the killing blow there? No, it doesn't look like it. I'm really wanting the on the item hit. It's not going to happen, is it? Sad times. I mean, I could just try to do a more punishment or something. What does Sacred Breath 2 do, by the way? 5,500 HP and cures ailments. In a recovery range use of large. I mean, I wish it would, but we can trust in our normal drop rate anyway, yeah? That works for me. Glad none of these explode. That would be the real nightmare. I think I need to heal Joshua up a little bit more. There's definitely some areas in the Balstar Channel that we can only reach by walking across what was previously, of course, water. Just gotta find it. Joshua's nearly dead. I don't know if there's any that way. Yes, it's a bit worrying for you, Joshua, I've got to say. Maybe you should try to not be nearly dead. That would help me quite a bit. I mean, I only walked with you in lava for a little bit. Stop crying. God. Oh. Stupid buggos. Oh, they're going to get an attack this time. Sluggo Buggo. Of course it has to hit Josh. Wow, 153 critical? Okay, you're not doing too well with that anymore. I guess I'll Aqua Bleed with you then. A death blow that's a death blow that's a death blow anyway. A snail in a shell, we can roast it and have some escargot, right? Jolly good times.
That's that one.
Has anyone here ever actually had escargot? I haven't. But snails, basically, in the French. I remember my parents eating them quite a lot. I always remember the smell, like a garlic sauce that goes with it, and the little weird forks, tiny little forks. Or stab them snails up, I do. Come back here, snail, I got you. Like this snail might turn on me. Ooh, Zin just made it round. Alright, well. She sells a sea snail. And that should stay in still. A bit worried for a second though. And if I shoot you, you should stay in as well. Which means the aerial should clear you all up. Still one. This is Olivier we're speaking about. He has all the battle potential right now.
Take that.
99.
This gun dropping has been amazing. 109 for Zin and Olivier. The game's hopefully not going to glitch again. Alright, which way first? Gotta figure out which one, if any of them gives a treasure chest or not. Well, let's head over this way first. Just to... Oh, ratty rat. Mini rat. Mini rat. And I'm giving a bit of CP away because of that. If only you could cast that next. Life would be beautiful. But unfortunately, I can't. Thou can't. Making me the much sad. The many sad. I should probably just kill that guy off. Oh, I can't even reach. Well, that'll finish him. I think I'm making it through the Balstar Channel at this rate. So much lava walking in more.
99.
And more treasure chests. Right, Joshua's going to be next news to level, I think. A little bit to go. balls was supposed to make a treasure chest pop up over there. Well, if that's the case, I'm going to take this left. See if that's how we make it appear. And then have to take it all the way to the right again. Yeah. Should've gone left first. Okay, pulling levers back and forth full time, that's right. Alright, that should give us our last pair of fireproof boots. It's interesting that we're actually getting an item to be versus a hazard. Would you also like coffee, by the way? That was a rhetorical question. Sure. Alright, Joshua, you now no longer have to die while walking over the lava. At least as much as you were. Right, let's start exploring up this way. Are we going to be able to make a chest appear there this time? It always looked like there should have been something there before, didn't it? There's a place to access the water from. Water. That's red. Red water. How come Olivier's always just going... He's the spell guy at the moment. He just wants to nuke every time. Well, we should be able to finish up whatever stragglers are left here. It's Kevin we want casting the spells after all, because he has way more ATS. He would get the kill. I really should start focusing on Olivier more as a melee character, especially when his power is this good at the moment. So good.
Enjoy the show.
We're getting some more medicinal bear claws. There's one of those worms. A fragrant juice is found. It's also new. This treasure wasn't tax deductible. Ah, what? Right, now we can walk on the lava. I've got to loop all the way around to get to a treasure chest, if I remember correctly. This is a good 11 weeks ago. Or 12 weeks that we actually did the Balstar Channel after, when you think about it. Alright, let's go right. If I remember correctly, this one just did either side, didn't it? No. Okay, let's try left then. My shadows are going crazy right now, look at that. How does that even work? You haven't worked out shadows properly. I'm casting a shadow in 4 different directions. I'm casting the shadow towards the light. There we go. The shadows are crazy. I think they didn't really intend to program in 100% accurate shadows, though, did they? Let's grab that. A dragon tree jumpsuit. Warning, do not store children or other living creatures in chest. You're storing children in that chest, you're a real sadist. Alright, dragon tree jumpsuit does increase us by quite a bit. ADF plus 15, clothes of high arts resistant made from withered trees. You can have that, sir. Which means we can upgrade to the titanium for you. Technically, we should probably have someone like Zin on that, but you know. Right, down to lava. Walking through the death. 2 of them this time, mate. Ah, we got a death blow too. I think we just meleeed them down this time. Let's airstrike over that. Maybe I don't know how shadows work then. The sun raises my shadow. Okay. Okay, we're still okay. We'll just leave Zin standing in there. Now we've got a different tune for our stuff. Attack 4 in here. Oh gosh, I usually only open up to my therapist. Do you now? A bit worried by this noise, to be honest. Like, bloop, 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 bloop. So let's eat a paella while in the middle of the lava. Because that's a normal thing to do. Alright, attack 4. Do we give that to Zin then? Luckily, he has it correctly slotted. Oh, there's a door. Let's get rid of Worming so I can check down the way without having to worry about him. Alright, time to land the beautiful stuff. Just get an airstrike on him. Punch this guy. An aerial, which won't land on a critical, sadly. Or will it? Actually? It will, so I don't have to worry about anything else, really. The shadows were too prominent for the light sources around them. Easy way to go, isn't it?
Alright, what's next?
Well, you could give me another drop weapon, that'd be great. I'm watching that item thing every time now going, come on, give it to me. So we've had a startle. Bring to me the girl who entrusts her feelings to her blade. Only then shall the door open. Oh. Oh. It's an interesting one. All this dying I'm doing, it's terrible, I tell you. Is that gonna land on a critical as well, flipping out? Can't even believe we can move them like that. Let's just use the standard airstrike on the other one then. Oh, Zin, you just took the critical. You're inappropriate. That's quite a lot. 5k, just about. Definitely seems like spells are my more powerful method during this one. By a mile.
Alright, what's next?
Okay. Take the level up, Joshua. 109 for everyone. A feather brooch was obtained that time. Alright, we found a feather brooch again just then. Jess will remember that. Will you now? We just got 2 feather brooches. Okay, let's have a look at that. That feather brooch prevents faint. That's a hint. Our next enemy probably is Fainty Faint Man then. Oh, Kev. Need some kind of super weapon like Olivier's got. This is a good CP generator. One enemy like a snail. Resistant to get a hit on.
Savor the victory.
Works for me. Right, chest. An EP charge. Oh, you found my treasure. Well, you want a medal? Perhaps in another chest. Maybe we shall. Oh, okay. I gotta make a chest appear here somehow too? How am I doing that one then? Must be another switch somewhere. Oh, here we go. Get out of my way, Ratty. Just attack normally. I think we've got more than enough gumption. People with damage to take them out. Don't need to do anything special. Just standard normal attacks will do. Unless we were lucky enough, of course, to get something else. Like more Sepith, please.
They messed with the wrong guy.
Right, so let's turn this to the right. Imagining the left is towards the thing, so the right is going to make the treasure chest appear. You're going to give us a 5th pair of heat-resistant boots, by the way. We don't need them. We're quite fine with what we've got. Reaper, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Alright, I'm assuming there'll be a save point in the next area. As we get Kaiser Knuckles. I'm glad I'm not a pirate chest. Those are usually buried underground. Are they now? Ho ho ho. Tiger Knuckles. Change for the Kaiser Knuckles then. That's 100 increase on all attack. It also ups his speed by 5 and dex by 5 too. Zin's even more powerful. Because he really needs it, you know. That distend bonus itself is obscene. Up. The graphics are dying. It is happening. Alright, let's get the Latira on our group. Just in time here, you would say. And just before another shot. A boss obviously awaits, but with the graphics dying again, I think that's a good point for us to end this session. 7 hours and a half long thus far. Something hell we've been going long. Anything cool new though, first of all, before we go? Because it would be a good idea for me to sort this out. Soldier tabbies with the move +3, not bad. Of course, they're showing so many pluses at this point. You'd have reasons. Oh my god, Lily Necklace is viable here? Oh, these monsters, whatever I'm going to fight isn't going to try to confuse me, right? That would be the worst possible thing. I can think of worse things, but still. I'm not a fan. Make another cast 2 though. Or an EP Cut 4. Options, but we'll sort that next time on Trails in the Sky. The 3rd. I'll see you then, as we go through another door as well, most likely. We've got one more ready for us, another moon door, for the next episode. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.